Hey, what's up guys? Flash from Flash Hobbies here, and in this video I'm going to be comparing the A-arm or arms from Metal Concepts RC. Hopefully you saw my last video where I showed you these, and like I said, they're pretty sick. I'm going to be fitting these onto the Slash 4x4 with the drive shafts just to make sure that everything fits nice and tight. And we're also going to fit this on the Yeti Score and also the Exo Terra buggy, a Slash two-wheel drive, and also a custom build pre-runner that I've been working on. And basically we're just going to fit them and see if they fit and if everything works correctly as it should. As of right now, these are only marketed for custom RC trophy trucks and possibly Slash two-wheel drives, but as of this moment I know for sure only the custom RC trophy trucks. But we're gonna hopefully find out today how everything fits. So we're gonna start with my Slash 4x4, and as you can see, I'm going for like a little desert type rally, I don't know, Baja type with the wheels in the back and all that. Anyways, so we're gonna start with the two-wheel drive. So we're gonna remove just one side, and then we're gonna do a comparison versus the original arms. On this I just have the regular length RPM arm on one side, and I'm gonna put the A arm for Metal Concepts RC on the other. I just removed the arm from the Slash 4x4, and as you can see, they're pretty comparable in size, except, you know, of course, the aluminum arm is bent to, it just has a slight angle to it, and the RPM arm doesn't, but overall length tends to look just about the same. So as you can see, the overall length looks about the same. So I'm still going to fit it on there just to make sure, and I'm going to try it with the drive shaft and we'll see how it works out. Okay, so here we have the A-arm already all assembled, and it does work. There's no rubbing from the drive shafts whatsoever, and you get all your upward and downward motion. And as you can see, it hangs a lot lower than the stock arm. Well, even though this is an RPM arm, but it's the stock length. So, you know, it's going to look a lot nicer. So there is one thing that you will have to modify in order for this to work, and basically that's this screw right here, which is like the hinge pin screw. And the stock one will not fit on there. Don't try to thread it in because it's going to strip, or it's going to make the hole wider than it needs to be. And what Metal Concepts RC recommends is part number Traxxas 2637, which is the long hinge pin with the E-clips, and also the STRC ST3640-R0 and also ST3640-S. Those parts will fit on here and it'll slide in and everything will be all nice. Basically, I'll leave those in the description, and that's it for the Slash 4x4, so it will fit. Okay, next we're going to do the Yeti Score. And again, it looks like it's going to be a good fit. I laid them on top of each other and they're roughly the same length as well. And here we're going to do a side-by-side comparison. Okay, so unfortunately with the Yeti Score, it did not fit, but I do have some good news. The shock fit on great. The drive shaft is just long enough. It's not going to interrupt anything. Where I'm finding the problem is right here with the bottom part of the knuckle. It's actually a little too wide to fit into the arm itself. Hopefully you can see that. But this is a very, very easy mod. If you're using the plastic knuckle, basically you just trim off around here and it'll fit right in there. Everything else will slide right in and you're good to go. So, I mean, I'm not going to do this on here because I'm not going to use this for this truck, but if I was, that's the easiest way to do it. If you have aluminum, you know, possibly a Dremel if you're willing to do that. Otherwise, might be coming out with future models, you know, different types of arms. But I mean, that's the easiest way to do it for as of right now. But I'll still show you how it looks like from the front. And here's how it would look like if everything was on. You have adjustability with the shocks, and you can see that it actually hangs a little bit lower than the other arm, so it gives it a lot more realistic look, and these would look really sick on here. So again, that's just the easiest way to do it if you're using all the stock parts. And this is also going to go for the Yeti and Exo Terra buggy. since they do use the same parts. And basically, yeah, you know, they use the same arms, the same knuckles, almost the same exact setup as the Yeti Score. And this will also go for the 110 for Yeti if you're planning on getting them for those. So now we move on to the Slash two-wheel drive. Okay, next up is the two-wheel drive Slash pre-runner that I have made. Basically, I'm just going to put the arm on there and see how much of a difference if you're trying to go for that long travel in the front. If you've seen my other video, I show you how to actually convert the front. Basically, it's just using JATO arms, but if you want to watch it, I'll put it on here so you can watch it as well, and I'll put it in the description below. And let's go ahead and put the arm on here and see if we can get it on. Alright, so this is how the two-wheel drive Slash front arm looks like. It's very short. Now, this is going to be with the JATO arm conversion that we used. So obviously you can see that the JATO arm is longer, thus giving it the longer travel. And now let's add in the Metal Concepts RC arm. And now you will see that it's basically right in between. It's longer than the stock arm, and it's almost as long as the JATO arm. It's just a smidge shorter. Maybe it's because of the curve on it. So, I mean, maybe without the curve it'd be the same. And let's go ahead and see if it fits on. Okay, and now we have it on the two-wheel drive Slash. It will fit, although I will say it's going to need a little bit of modification as well. Reason being is I'm using the 72mm long rods here from a JATO, and basically what that does is just it's as long as the JATO arm, so this isn't sitting as straight. Possibly if it was using the stock ones, it'll sit a lot more flush. So I think it'll still work. You just have to mess with the rods a little bit to get it to sit straight. But other than that, it went on pretty well as well here. Okay, so here it is with the A-arm on and the shock placed. And basically, like I said, I'm using the 72mm for the JATO arms, so definitely you would probably want to use the stock rods, and that should straighten everything out, but everything fit on fine. The only thing that I will say is back here where the hinge pin, so right there where the hinge pin is, it sits with the arm fine, but there is a little bit of play in there, so I would recommend putting probably a small rubber bushing or just an extra piece of plastic that'll finish covering up that space so it fits in there snugly. Other than that, it went on there pretty good. No problems. The shock went on fine. You get all the travel that you need. Like I said, this will straighten out when you put the other rods back on. These are the 72mm and those won't work. And also you will need to change this hinge pin as well. Like I said, the part number is down in the description below. It would be the same one as the Slash 4x4. But it will fit the two-wheel drive Slash. And basically, that's it. You know, I was going to put it on my other custom build. If you guys want to see that, just leave it down in the description below, and I can make a video showing you the arms on that. But since it's something that not everyone has, I thought it was probably best not to do it. But, I mean, again, anyways, if you want me to do the video for it, I can, and I'll upload that for you guys. But if you have any additional questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and also follow me on Instagram, #flashhobbies, or you can just find me flashhobbies. I'm really trying to get a bigger following on Instagram, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you could take the time to do that. For now, that's all that we have, and we'll see you on the next episode.